Warsaw. What's it like to live there? What are pros and cons of that city? I'm gonna check locals' point of view. My guide will be Vandana, a local woman from India who has been living in Warsaw for 5 years. She has plenty of experience with cool places to check out.
Because this is the most beautiful city, I would say, as a capital in Europe. It's green, it's wide, so much to explore.
Let's get started.
Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna visit Warsaw. Yes, again, so let's meet the local. Let's meet her.
Hi, my name is Vandana. I live in Warsaw for last 5 years and I love the city because this is the most beautiful city, I would say, as a capital in Europe. It's green, it's wide, so much to explore, and transport is cheap.
Where do you come from?
I come from India. I am an Indian citizen living here for 5 years.
Where are we now?
We are in Warsaw on the most famous street called Marszałkowska, and there are many interesting pubs, eating places here, and it's very near to Palace of Science and Culture, which is the main historic landmark here in Warsaw. We are in the main central portion of Warsaw. It has the iconic landmark Palace of Culture. And I have heard like there's a love and hate relationship with this monument here because it does remind of communistic times and Soviet Union, but it's pretty as well. And some people are against it, some are for it. I don't know. So I actually like it because of just architecture.
Where are we now?
We are on the Chmielna Street and there's a square which leads you to the old town, and it's full of famous restaurants, cafes, and a lot of vegan places actually. And this is one of positive transformations I have really observed during my last 3 years. Like this square was all concrete, only streets and not so wide. And now they changed it into more people-friendly place where they can hang out. There are some, events held here and lots of greenery. There are many trees here, and it's made in a way that people should sit here and spend some time.
Okay. Why did you decide to choose Warsaw as a city for living?
I actually applied for many European PhD projects, and out of all the applications, this was one to convert first. I had no idea about Poland, to be honest, before. But I think in India we call there's a destiny thing. So every grain and every water drop has your name on it. So probably I was supposed to be here. I think that's the thing. So we are in the most famous postcard-friendly place of Warsaw. It's the main square in the old town where you find all these beautiful houses that are reconstructed after the World War. And they tried to restore it as finding the references from the old paintings. And we have the famous mermaid, which is the symbol of Poland and Warsaw itself.
Let's talk a little about the good sides living in Poland, comparing with your country.
The biggest advantage is it's in Schengen area. So you can go around and visit so many countries and experience different cultures. And the second advantage, particularly about Poland, is like affordable, but the transport is so nice. I love the transport facilities here. As compared to other countries I've been, I think it's a big advantage. And food is better. Food is better. It's a lot of vegan and vegetarian friendly options here, and that are not crazy expensive.
Do you see any other difference?
I see a lot of differences. India is a very, very hospitality and friendly country. Like hospitality is big on our culture, you know, guests are like gods. So we offer the best we have for the guests. So it's rather fairly easy to make friends, but I think I cannot reciprocate same in Poland with Polish people. They are friendly, but it's hard to maintain a relationship that's longer and deeper. But once you crack them, it's really good. But it's hard. And I think here, like family, your nearest family is the most important. But for us, family and friends are equally important, and they are your basic support system as compared to your family. So you rely on your friends more than your family in India.
What is that square?
This is the square of our royal castle. So we have one Polish castle in Krakow and one in Warsaw.
What is that place?
So this is the royal gardens at the backdrop of our royal castle. You can imagine prince and princesses roaming around and taking a view of whole of Warsaw. And there are lower gardens and upper gardens. And then there is the river.
How about the disadvantages of living in this city?
I would say there are a few. I think the bureaucracy is very, very tedious here. It's hard to get papers done and a lot of paperwork and a lot of waiting time. Although it has improved, but it's still a lot. And you feel like you're in a jail because you cannot go out. And apart from that, a little bit shocker for me was the women's rights in this country.
What do you mean?
Like about this abortion thing, about a lot of stuff. But I was shocked because I think even in India, we have more rights as compared to here. So yeah, that two things.
Oh. Is it Warsaw a safety place to live?
I think it's quite safe. I have never had any problems being alone in night. I have even been outside at 3 a.m.
Even at night?
Yeah, at 3 a.m., at 4 a.m. Never had any problems. Of course, you need to use your common sense. If somebody's drunk, don't go. But otherwise, no problem. And the transport is running all night long, so it's not a problem. And I think it's relatively very safe.
Is it Warsaw a very expensive city to live?
It is nowadays very expensive, especially the rent is really expensive. The prices of veggies and groceries has doubled almost for us. And yeah, I would say it has become expensive, but I think relatively around the globe, everywhere is this inflation. So comparatively, it's still okay, but I would say living on the stipend I am living, it's expensive. So we are in front of Vistula River, which is called Vistula in English, and we have two beaches over there and there, where people hang out during summer, and lot of restaurants, cafe, and very cool vibe during the summer. people, I invite you to visit Warsaw. It's beautiful. I recommend it. And you will find it's affordable, greener, and very, very interesting in many places. A lot of museums. So I invite, and you should come and maybe meet me. Why not?
That's it for today from beautiful Warsaw, and see you in the next episodes.